Okay, KrisAnne, I'd like to extend that line of thinking just a little bit here. If I were to be called into a court of law to testify before that court, one of the processes is I would raise my right hand and I would take an oath to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. And if I was not to live up to that obligation, I would be held liable for perjury. There would be criminal penalties involved. So my question is that we have a situation in our country today where our government officials, politicians, even law enforcement, all up and down the chain of command, take an oath to preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, both foreign and domestic. They don't seem to take that oath very seriously because we see them defying it and disobeying it and perverting it almost on a daily basis. So my question is again, so what can we as normal citizens do to force the issue of them living up to their oath of office?
All right, so here's the principle behind perjury is you have to knowingly perjure, okay? You have to knowingly be lying and knowingly violate your oath to speak the truth. I think the real problem here is that we have so many people who have no understanding of the Constitution. The oath that they've taken is meaningless. How do you defend the rights of the people if you don't even know what they are? And that's what we're dealing with. When I travel around, so I teach about 265 lessons in over 22 states every single year. And as I'm teaching, in most of my lectures, I ask people certain questions about their rights. One of my favorite questions is this. There are 5 liberties in the First Amendment. Name all 5.
Right.
Because we have a Supreme Court justice in Florida who took a poll of the state of Florida, found out that only 2% of the people polled could name all 5. And so if that's the snapshot of the general public, only 2% can name all 5, that means that you have a large percentage of people out there who have taken that oath, who have no idea what these rights are. And if they don't know what they are, how can they defend someone in their exercise? When I was working for the constitutional law firm, defending people who'd been arrested for exercising their First Amendment rights, it was amazing to me that the law enforcement officers were so ignorant about those rights. They had no idea that they were actually infringing on someone's rights. It's not like they wake up every day and say, I hate the First Amendment. I hate free speech. I'm going to go arrest somebody that's speaking today. It's because they don't understand what our rights are. And that's the problem with the general public. And we have this mentality that, well, you know, the government's got to have a certain amount of power because their job is to keep us safe. No, it's not. Their job is not to keep us safe. On the state level, their number one job is to secure the sovereignty of the state to defend our liberties. On the federal level, their number one job is to stay within the confines of the Constitution to preserve the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity. Liberty is the main goal here.